Welcome to the Winterblue Room. I am so pleased to have Wes Waddell joining me on this inaugural lunch break concert. He has a CD release concert coming up that I'm sure he'll tell you about, but I will tell you that it is full band, April 18th. Get it on your calendar, be at the Royal Room. Without much further ado, I'd like to welcome Wes Waddell.
Thanks, Alicia. And hello out there in the ether. Hope you're enjoying lunch, or if you're in a different time zone, a snack. And we're happy to be here in the Winterblue Room to sing a few songs. Well, let me sing you all a story about a man that I know well. Took a chance out in the open. He brought his heart to show and tell. She was not like any other. But then who among us is? And she was not a Sunday picnic, and maybe not the one for him. She's got a hot August temper, cold November eyes, January blood running through her veins. She comes in like a lion, goes out like one too. I know I should stay away, but I can't resist that February face. And have you ever had the feeling that your mind is not your own? Lead me not into temptation. Gentle patience, where have you gone? Well, she's got a hot August temper, cold November eyes, January blood running through her veins. She comes in like a lion, goes out like one too. I know I should stay away, but I can't resist that February face. Have you ever met with someone who could see right through your soul? Out of reach, but still before you. Sun will rise and the tide will roll. She's got a hot August temper, cold November eyes, January blood running through her veins. She comes in like a lion, goes out like one too. I know I should stay away, but I can't resist that February face. Yeah, she comes in like a lion, goes out like one too. I know I should stay away, but I can't resist that February face. No, I can't resist that February face. We have a brand new album out called Somewhere in the Middle, and that tune is on it. It just finished February as a top 20 album on folk radio, which does exist as a chart. Check it out at folkradio.org. Pretty excited about that. And excited to release it officially live April 18th at the Royal Room in Seattle, after the snow pushed back our February 8 plans. And this is the title cut from that. North of Julietta, where the road starts, winding crest, a little summit where there's one lone pine tree. Look for the mailbox by the rusty wheel. Up at the top they got miles of wheat fields. Down at the bottom is Little Bear Creek. And somewhere in the middle is a home-cooked meal. Yeah, somewhere in the middle is a home-cooked meal. Well, now the first Thanksgiving that I remember had an old wood stove and lousy weather. That stove is still burning, pies are still good. But I got older and the work got harder, digging fence post holes with these chicken arms, tying that log chain, splitting that wood, or driving that tractor. They said I could. They say when summer finally comes, it takes 24 hours for ankle-deep mud to reach a fine dust powder. Take it all in, breathe it all out. And the storms in the winter might snow you in, but you grab another log and fill the kettle to the brim, drink it in deeply, let it settle down. Oh, drink it in deeply, let it settle down. Well, north of Julietta, where the clouds run sideways, chase 'em all day on a two-lane highway. Wait for the sunset, it's her show to steal. Up at the top, you can still see worry. Down at the bottom, it gets a little bit blurry. And somewhere in the middle is a home-cooked meal. Yeah, somewhere in the middle, home-cooked meal. Well, somewhere in the middle, somewhere in the middle, yeah, somewhere in the middle. Thank you so much. That song was written in the town of Oysterville, Washington, which is very small and very remote. I was very lucky to have an artist residency there in August of 2014 and actually returned there in January of last year when I wrote this tune using a songwriting prompt called the cut-up method, where you take a bunch of books of various genre and the like, and rip pages out and look for images or phrases that grab your attention and cut them out and move them around the paper and see what happens. So my friend Nick and I bought probably $3 worth of thrift store books, everything from Danielle Steele to African big game hunting memoirs. And here's what I ended up with out of it. Faceless roads and fading light, no claws, no fangs, no sound, no fear. I dream all night, new excuses, and I keep them all as souvenirs. And I remember when we had reasons, shame it isn't any use. Towns like this will cheapen people, most of what you hear is true. Heart was decent, spirit dampened, moral someplace in between. And all your heroes end up battered, it's the only way you'll get clean. And I remember we had a reason, shame it isn't any use. Towns like this cheapen people, most of what you hear is true. Squalls and squawks and growls and mutters and candles from a kitchen drawer. Wipe your feet and drop a button, pick your battles, skip the war. And I remember we had a reason, shame it isn't any use. In towns like this will cheapen people, most of what you hear is true. It was dark outside, we knew better. Low stone wall, the blind was open. rang the bell and slipped the safety, put that anger into motion. And I remember we had a reason, shame it isn't to any use. Towns like this were cheap and people, most of what you hear is true. Yeah, I remember we had a reason, shame it isn't any use. Towns like this were cheap and people, most of what you hear is true. Yeah, most of what you hear is true. And that's how that goes. How you doing in there, Alicia?
I am doing well. How are you doing in the
it's good.
in the red-blue room in there?
Yeah, I understand it's coming across a little bit purple to those of you out there in YouTube streaming land, but rest assured that I'm very comfortable here, and I'm lit very well.
And Shannon Parks Beck says hello.
Oh, hi, Shannon.
That you're doing a nice job.
Aw. Well, the Major League Baseball season officially starts at 2:30 in the morning in this time zone tomorrow, when my beloved Mariners play Oakland in Japan. And given that we were buried under snow a month ago, I'm ready for baseball. This Saturday, I will sing the national anthem for the second year in a row at the opening day of Rainier District Little League. And last year, that led to me sponsoring a team of T-ballers down there. And so there was a whole team of 5- and 6-year-olds wearing this nice little Rainier District hat. And their sponsor was West Waddell Band on the back. Much cooler than the local plumber. No offense to any plumbers watching. So we're going to do that again because I enjoy every bit of that process. But we had so many comments about hats that we decided we'd make West Waddell Band hats. So we have these now, all sorts of different color and varieties. So you know, they look like that. They look like that. You know, if you've got a particular team, colors that you like, right? This one's got the fitted back, right? A month ago, this one came in really handy. Anybody can make a t-shirt, but so I'm gonna put this on and play you a song for the start of baseball season. Well, there's something about the long haul, something about the slow grind, something about the 3-game set, and there's something about the box score line every evening in the summer, every Sunday afternoon. It's the rhythm of the season. You gotta keep yourself in tune, 'cause it's 405 out in dead center field, 331 into the corner, 60'6" between the hero and the goat when you're a long, long way from home. Well, there's something about the green grass, something about the blue sky, something about the red dirt when you wear it with a head first slide, something about the eye black, something about the road grays, something about the white chalk rolling out on opening day. And it's 405 out today at center field, 331 into the corner, 60'6" between the hero and the goat when you're a long, long way from home. You can tell me that you hate it. You can tell me that it's boring. You can tell me nothing happens and you don't understand the scoring. Go have your instant replay. Yeah, watch it on your TV. And just leave me at the ballpark and I will be happy as can be. 'Cause there's 2 on, 2 out in the last of the ninth. In steps your team's leading hitter. Every decision is boiled on down to this: when it's over, there's nothing but winter, because it's 405 out to dead center field, 331 into the corner, 60'6" between the hero and the goat. When you're a long, long way, long way, long way from home. Yeah, so as I mentioned before, a month ago we were buried in snow here. And the thing you have to understand about snow in Seattle is that snow's like dog years. Like for every inch, the effect an inch would have somewhere else, it's like 7 inches here. We got no plows, and everything's on a hill. How'd you do during the snow, Alicia?
We fared okay. In fact, I always kind of like it. I think you described it perfectly. But the thing I like about it in Seattle is that the city does just close.
Yeah.
You know, it'll never be as still as it is on those kind of blizzardy days. And we did fairly okay, except the day of the blizzard, we came home to a broken water pipe. Ooh. As part of our boiler, our baseboard heating system.
So that's the thing. Like if you've got some food at home and power and a heater that works, and know where you have to be, you can enjoy the pleasantness of not having to go anywhere. We did have somewhere to be until we didn't, and that was an album release show that we had planned for the 8th of February at the Royal Room, and that has been rescheduled now for April 18th. We were able to keep the same bill, which I'm really happy about. Ben Mish Trio and Lizzie Weber are both still planning to support that. Really happy to have them on the bill and to share these songs with the band. So, my records are new until I make another one. So,
and that's at the Royal Room.
That's at the Royal Room in Columbia City in Seattle. WesWaddell.com. You can find out stuff about the record and give it a listen. Order a hat, whatever you want to do. But the snow seems like so long ago, because yesterday we set a record high for a winter day in Seattle.
Doors open.
75 degrees. Third warmest March day on record and warmest officially in winter. And they say we're headed for that again today and tomorrow. I don't have any idea what it's doing out there, because we're in this bunker studio, which is wonderfully isolated and in a quiet room, as a studio should be. But suddenly everybody went from sleeves to no sleeves. There's a halo of dust hanging over the hills from the work on the road, the work in the fields, and we'll pay for it later once we breathe it all in, but it sure makes the moon look good. Now about 5 miles away there's a pond and a dock, but they're just not as cool as this hot parking lot where you wait for your buddy whose brother can pass for 18. And I can still hear it calling about this time of year. Take me just a little bit out of the way for summer. Now at the edge of the step near the county line, amber waves give way to naughty pines, and though daylight has faded, the workday has not, and everybody's got something to cut. Peter and Mac are headed down the grade with their Jake brakes flapping every inch of the way. When the short line pulled up and the boxcars pulled out, oh, it never did sound the same. But I can still hear it calling about this time of year. Take me just a little bit out of the way for summer. Now you spent a few years with wishing you were just a little bit older. Then a lifetime after just wishing you could take it back. Take me just a little bit out of the way for summer, and I can. Great horned owl works the graveyard shift when it's finally too dark to shoot hoops or fish or make one more pass through these endless rolling hills. Grain in the bins, hay in the barn, logs on the truck, kids in the park, and a whole lot of people who are only just passing through. But I can still hear it calling about this time of year. Take me just a little bit out of the way. Head south on 95. Don't expect to follow signs. Turn the radio on, roll the window down, pull your foot off the gas when you roll into town. For summer, yeah, yeah. Oh, take me out of the way. Take me out of the way. Yeah. Summer's coming. It'll probably be hot and smoky. Our new normal. But one thing you could do with your summer is a solo through hike of the Pacific Crest Trail, if you chose. That's what Cheryl Strayed did some years ago, wrote a book about it called Wild. I do a lot of work with this group called the Bushwick Book Club Seattle. It writes original music inspired by books. Offers performances of those monthly. This is our 9th main stage season. Over 300 local performers have participated. It's not the same lineup every time. And it's a neat thing. The next one of those shows will be March 30th at Hugo House, brand new Hugo House in Seattle. Original music inspired by The Hate You Give, featuring several youth performers. This is a song I wrote after reading Wild and thinking about my identity as a summer camp counselor that I haven't updated in a long time, and whether I could pull off a solo through hike of the Pacific Crest Trail. And then getting a little older, if I could, what would I be giving up to do that? The disembodied voice you hear will be that of Alicia Healy singing with me. I'm the need you did not pack. I'm the need you did not pack. I'm the need you did not pack. You're gonna miss me down the track when you hit the trail and you won't look back. I'm the need you did not pack. And I'm the path you did not take. I'm the path you did not take. I'm the path you did not take. My boom or bust you did forsake, and you won't know when it's too late. Yeah, I'm the path you did not take. High on a mountain, valley below, you put one foot in front of the other, and you go, you just go. And I'm the beast you did not meet. I'm the beast you did not meet. I'm the beast you did not meet. Feel my eyes and fear my teeth. Who can say just what I've seen? I'm the beast you did not meet. And I'm the dad you never had. I'm the dad you never had. Oh, I'm the dad you never had. Open arms, your biggest fan, and I can't say what's good or bad. go. Oh, high on the mountain, valley below, you put one foot in front of the other. You go, you just go. Yeah, you go, you just go. Yeah, you go, you just go. Thanks.
Oh, that was pretty good. We got
Thanks, yeah.
Mary McFall has popped in and said hi.
Oh, hi, Mary. She's probably still got snow.
She probably still has snow.
Here's another book-inspired tune. This was inspired by a local author, a fellow named Nick Wong, who wrote a travel essay about boxing gyms in Latin America, which is an arena I don't have a lot of experience with, but that's the great thing about writing, is you can learn. Reading, if you read the writing. Well, the window's cracked and the lighting's bad, but I ain't here for the view. I've come to test the theory that I'm someone, and every pair of eyes is taking in my size and going 3 quick mental rounds, wondering just where the hell I came from. Between the bells when the gloves are raised, as I take my stance, I give it all away. My left hand says I'm from out of town, my foot says I ain't backing down, and my record says I ain't gonna win no title. I got a good right hook and a bad right knee, and I can carry the weight of my family, and they knock me down, and I love them still despite it. And I keep on fighting. The heavy bag has seen better days. It'd be in the trash if it weren't for tape. Sometimes I feel pretty much the same, but still I walk right through that door. I take my lumps, earn my score, knowing I can't really walk away. Oh, I got dreams, but it's same as you, but I ain't reaching for the top, but just another rung or two. And my left hand says I'm from out of town, my foot says I ain't backing down, and my record says I ain't gonna win no title. I got a good right hook and a bad right knee, and I carry the weight of my family, and they knock me down, and I love them still despite it. There's an old saying from the east, fall down 7 times, stand up 8. But I got a feeling inside of me, 8 ain't gonna win this race. Well, between the bells, the gloves are raised. As I take my stance, I give it all away. My left hand says I'm from out of town, my foot says I ain't backing down, and my record says I ain't gonna win no title. I got a good right hook and a bad right knee, carry the weight of my family, and they knock me down, and I love them still despite it. I got 2 bruised ribs and a flat nose, and I say to you that's the way it goes, and I wouldn't take it back or try to hide it. And I'll fight for better, fight for worse, fight to break my family's curse, and I'll fight to shout out, hello world, here I am. Hello world, here I am. Well, thanks so much for tuning in during your lunch break, or maybe, just blowing off work, whatever it is you're doing. We appreciate it. Big thanks to Alicia Healy for running this. This is going to become a series. Hit that subscribe button if you want to be informed when this happens again. Alicia, is there another one on the books?
There is not.
Oh.
But thank you for plugging it, because
Of
yes,
course.
we do want to make this a regular series, as well as perhaps some fuller length concerts in the evening concerts. But if you have any comments, we'd love to hear them. I appreciate, as he said, appreciate you joining us this afternoon. And remember, April 18th, that's when Wes with full band will be at the Royal Room.
Yeah.
To celebrate his CD release.
Love it. So I'm going to leave you with this one here. Inspired by The Wizard of Oz, when I realized I would make the same choice Dorothy made. Have a great rest of your day. Well, I used to love the road for the stories. I used to think that I was meant to roam. The thing that I soon learned about telling stories is no one eats them up like folk back home. Yeah, the rainbow is special, but it don't happen every day. And I wish upon a star when I get down. To appreciate the sunshine, you must understand the gray. Home is where I know my way around. You can spin that wheel that offers fame and fortune. You can chase that shiny light till you go blind. And I'll pat you on the back, I'll push you forward. You know right where I'll be when you get tired. Yeah, rainbow is special, 'cause it don't happen every day. And I'll wish upon a star when I get down. To appreciate that sunshine, you must hold a little gray. And home is where I know my way around. Ooh, ooh. I still love the road for the people, and I still set off now and then on down the track. I love to throw my arms around the great wide open, but now I love it just as much when I get back. 'Cause there ain't nothing like my city on a clear day. There ain't nothing like that mountain in your face. There ain't nothing like the water all around you. That ain't something that no rain can wash away. Oh, a rainbow is special, but it don't happen every day. And I'll wish upon a star when I get down. To appreciate the sunshine, you must understand the gray. Home is where I know my way around. Oh, a rainbow is special, but it don't happen every day. And I'll wish upon a star when I get down. To appreciate the sunshine, you must understand the gray. Home is where I know my way around. Yeah, home is where I know my way around. I know my way around. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Thank you, Wes Waddell. Please subscribe.